So it's a Grape Explorer talking about today. So, I always try to bring up the past, the present, and the future, especially when I'm talking about different areas. Today we're going to be talking about a specific area in Burgundy, but we're going to also highlight an area called the Maconnais. And I know a lot of people know it's not mayonnaise, it's called the Maconnais. And this is a wine, it's called Pouilly Vinzelles. And you might not see this in too many shops and stores, so I'm going to explain a little bit about this because I think that this is one of the cutting edge values in all of France. So we just got back from a trip and I got a chance. This is one of our producers here, J.C. Perraud, and you can see on the label here, Perraud. And we have been selling a lot of Macon, this past 2024. If you want to say that the business has been not booming, it has been very, very good for Macon. Shh, don't tell anybody. But at the same time, we want to point out this on a map. So this is the Maconnais here, as I told you. Of course, we talk a lot about, this is Burgundy. The most expensive wines are up here. And then we talk about the Côte de Chardonnay, which you're going to spend a little more time to discuss on that. But then we talk about the Macon area right here. And this is the values of Burgundy right here. So you can see right here, down here, Pouilly Vinzelles. There's this tiny area, and it borders Pouilly Fuisse, and it borders Pouilly Loche. And it's the smallest little area right here. But there's some interesting things going on here. They recently just elevated 3 Premier Crus. So you're going to start to see on a label of Pouilly Vinzelles, and it's going to have a Premier Cru in the bottle. This is actually a blend of different vineyards, so it's not a single Premier Cru, but it's called Vinzelles. And this is something that they're really trying to highlight now. Even in Pouilly Fuisse, now 30 years ago, I was selling a ton of Pouilly Fuisse. I think it used to be the Sancerre. Everybody's asking, Pouilly Fuisse, do you have a good Pouilly Fuisse? And then the prices of Pouilly Fuisse kind of climbed a little bit more. And these areas were hidden. Nobody really knew Vinzelles and nobody really knew Loche. But now you're starting to see more producers spend some time because, they're looking for value too. So a lot of these producers, J.C. Perraud, this is our Macon producer, is highlighting a lot of these areas, and it's really cutting edge stuff. So, and when you taste these wines, they're just the closest thing to Pouilly Fuisse that you can possibly find. And I know that maybe it sounds kind of cool to say Pouilly Fuisse, but Pouilly Vinzelles, it's pretty cool too. So, but you get all of that baked apple kind of nuance. But as we zero in here, zero in the label so you can identify, I want you to know this appellation, this Vinzelles, which is really cool. But this is a wine where you're going to get a lot of very interesting notes of honey and acacia. And you also get, it's a wide variation. You get peaches, apricots, grapefruit. Sounds great, guys, right? Fresh almond, hazelnut, honey, quince. You get all these wines on the notes of Pouilly Vinzelles. And when you buy these wines, they're definitely going to be under $30 a bottle. And for white Burgundy, which, if you know white Burgundy or you don't know white Burgundy, Pouligny Montrachet and Chassagne Montrachet, I mean, they just keep exploding in price, going up and up and up. That's these wines up here. But when you start to get down here, this is where the value in Burgundy is. And I'm always looking for value, and I hope you are too, because you know why? You don't have to spend a lot of money to get great enjoyment out of a bottle of wine. And when you taste a wine like this, you're going to say, wow, that's really interesting wine. And these wines are not like heavily oaked, and you don't get all that big buttery and just over the top kind of alcohol. These wines are really held in check. They're very versatile with food. You can have this with fish and chicken and of course cheese. This goes great with any kind of cheese. I mean, to me, I would rather just drink this with nice cheese and a baguette, and I'm in heaven. I think that's you don't have to spend a lot of money to have great enjoyment today. But it's better than going to a bad movie. And we've all gone to bad movies. We spend money and say, why did I spend money to go to a movie like that? When I could have had a bottle of Pouilly Vinzelles with a nice cheese and had a nice night and enjoyed life and laid back. Again, this is a Grape Explorer. I'm always trying to find value for you guys out there. And I found one right here. This is Pouilly Vinzelles, and these wines are terrific. And I just want to bring it to the plate. Cheers.